So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. The action has already started. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, can he get onto this? Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had a shot!
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Now it's Stoichkov. Great ball, and the finish! Bastoni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Could move up a gear here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Always onto this. Karikabaru. And he's there to clear it. And it's Jorginho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Santander trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Goes in for the header! He's delivered all right! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Karikaburu is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Santander are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to manage it from here now.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. Adams cuts it out. Bastoni. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been picked out.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been cleared. And smartly reclaimed.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vencedor. Done delicately. Adams calmly anticipates. Driving forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Forwards and with intent. And Stoichkov! No mistake! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Vencedor. And the half-time whistle goes. La Coruna head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. La Coruna get the ball rolling for the second period. Jorginho. Irwin. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kaburu. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Kaburu. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. La Coruna can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's in plenty of space here. Punched away. They've got to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vencedor. Vencedor. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Torres chasing after it. La Coruna are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. Karika Baru. Big header! Decent enough try.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10
Santander can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And now they can spring out of defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, it's come loose. Fernando Torres. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
La Coruna choosing to make the first change. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bowen. Oh, easy pickings there. La Coruna perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to get it clear. That is good alertness. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Vencedor. Jorginho. That is great defending, so alert. Santander do have a chance to counter here, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way. Karikaburu! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery...
Shapes to shoot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They
tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lewandowski coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now there's a fine ball. Hits one! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Santander making another change here. Santander take the lead. Now it's... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, obviously...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Adu Ares. That is ended up in no man's land. Llorente. Stoichkov. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now the finish! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Marcó en el minuto 9 el dorsal 7.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bastoni. Looking for the run-up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through here. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adu Ares. The fullback is in acres of space here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, great chance! Chooses to go. Can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Irwin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance, corner. La Coruna with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Zaragoza have the chance to go the other way. Adu Ares, and he's had it nicked away. Ares showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Irwin gets over and intercepts. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now here's the delivery, punched away. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Jorginho has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Zaragoza ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Atuares! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Torres. Rafinha. He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after...
And there's the end of the first half. La Coruna head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Has a look and place it forward. Jorginho concedes a free kick for that.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. Çalhanoğlu spots it and intercepts. Llorente. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a good ball played into space.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Shin
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's delightful.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal. Speculative strike. Denied brilliantly.
Jorginho is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is out of play. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 5.
Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. La Coruna do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He is through here. And Torres! And that would have won it.
Fernando Torres has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
La Coruna get their fourth corner. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. He will be livid with himself.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Great ball if he can get there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
La Coruna can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. La Coruna, moments now away from seeing this one out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception.
4 minutos de descuento.
Pass is just off target. Deep into stoppage. Just eases him off the ball.
Look, it's a run defence.
Foul, says the referee. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that's it. La Coruna have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Stoichkov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous...
La Coruna are a team on the verge of achieving something truly remarkable. Often considered the most expensive game of the season, a win here would elevate them to a stage far richer, far bigger, where the grass is far greener, and they are almost there. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So, Jim, nearly there. They can reach out for the promised land.
Well, Peter, I know it's easy for me to say, but just go about your business playing to your usual strengths. That, for me, is the best way to get themselves over the line. Ignore all the nonsense that's been spoken. Get on with it. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle. La Coruna come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He won't be happy with that one.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's ended up in no man's land. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Jorginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a good run down the right. Heads it! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double. Well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to the other side. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Çalhanoğlu is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shifted it to the flank. Gonzalo Villar. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal! they can spring out of defence. Granada have it back and can go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. Oh no, what has happened here? La Coruna leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score chance to finish. He's got away with one there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Stoich, hits one! Well, played right into his path. And he's straight offside. Works it forward.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
No, again there's no way through. Llorente. La Coruna are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And Adams. And Adams into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played back in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Gets his pass away.
Gonzalo Villa really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Quality ball. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, well played, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
La Coruna come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. La Coruna carrying a one-goal lead. That is good strength. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Gonzalo Villa.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he was quick to react. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has been cleared. Gonzalo Villar. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Stoichkov. Llorente. It is a corner. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Tries a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fernando Torres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Some resolute defending there. And that's the end of that. It all started well, and can he finish? It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 14, Fernando Torres.
La Coruna are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Stoichkov. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a little off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha with the foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled them to one side, he's told them what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
And this is Stoichkov. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Llorente tries to clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Llorente. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
There's going to be another change here.
21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Borja, el dorsal 18. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top. Bastoni. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha running with the ball. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Deftly away. Fires from distance.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Boston! No, not the best of headers. And that's it. They've worked so hard and so long for this. Delight mixed with relief. Promotion is assured. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, having tasted this feeling once myself, Peter, I can tell you there's no feeling like it. It's the best. In a long season, a marathon, it's very difficult to be consistently good week in, week out. And you have frustrating spells. But this is the time you realise everything was worth it.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden consultar los detalles sobre las entradas para los próximos partidos en la página web oficial del equipo.
It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Nigh on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And so in Spain, the great game is ready to get going again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So how could it not be good?
La alineación de hoy será...
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. A new adventure, but the same old objectives.
Demetrio Albertini really is one of the best midfielders of his generation.
He blazed the trail for that position, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe some have been able to emulate his brilliant passing range, but none can match his ball-winning ability too.
Albertini. Stoichkov. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Stoichkov. And here's Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Stoichkov, no way through, so back it comes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rosier. And he's lost his man here. Rosier. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Llorente. Stoichkov. Llorente. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
It's an inviting looking ball, that, and he's being shifted off it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Torres. He's got away. Played in deep. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Stoichkov. Yamal! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha powering forward here. And it's Stoichkov. He's got a side of goal! Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, it's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's going to be another throw. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And the keeper beats it away. La Coruna are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are a bit...
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Rafinha. Irwin. That is ended up in no man's land. Rosier. And they can counter here. Pinches it off him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played back in, and that's played in. Shot at goal! And he hits the net! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Marcó en el minuto 54 el dorsal 11.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
La Coruna still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, good-looking ball. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Stoichkov. Hits one! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
En el minuto 64, el dorsal 14.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in, he's picked his way through, he's had a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
La Coruna take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He is through here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Adams looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only... That could prove a big moment in this game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So the
dorsal
manager
6.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 5.
Cleared without hesitation. Chance to finish. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Rafinha gets across and deals with it. La Coruna preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Rosier thinks one through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rosier. aim forwards.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafinha stood his ground strongly.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Irwin, who does have an assist to his name. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that's that. La Coruna are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Stoichkov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a good result, and one that's given the manager plenty of thought. He clearly doesn't like what he saw from his defence, and that's something he'll be looking to rectify fairly quickly. The only blemish on an otherwise good opening day.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.